We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger Baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Trent Grisham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
7 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mookie Betts is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Corey Seager is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Justin Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Driven nicely into the gap. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Will Myers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Jake Cronenworth is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, D-Row, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Batting eight, the left fielder, number 10.
So a man at third here with two gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Smoke toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting nine, the pitcher.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Paddock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Liner toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Out in front of it, strike one. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Under it is Myers, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers going back at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Will Smith is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grisham is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. First pitch coming. Here it is. Will Myers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres on top, 6-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Taylor. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batter, right fielder.
In now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jurickson Profar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Pollock giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Paddock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Alex Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping you're rhythm.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers 1. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. One left for L.A. They're down 7-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now pitch on the way. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock is there, and he'll bring this one in. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Will Myers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now that's
To the plate now, Austin Nova, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. This one's down to third. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Padres lead it 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Chris Taylor stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Number 10.
And that's in there for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. singled home a run in his last time up from the stretch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. And the 2nd run will score as well.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive, base hit to right. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Dylan Floro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And it's quickly 0-2. Scorched to third. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Padres lead it 10-1. Gavin Lux is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Corey Seager swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 10-3. Jake McGee comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Cronenworth. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Austin Nola is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The left fielder, number 10.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Into the box, Chris Paddock, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 home. On, he pops it up. Turner has a play. And the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
It doesn't look very...
Matt Strom gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trent Grisham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. In there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
on.
was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Joe Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's Will Myers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Oh, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Next to the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
In now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. A dive, but it's off his glove. Cronenworth isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 36.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Myers is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Austin Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Corey Seager. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And the two-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 13-4. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Leading off for San Diego, the left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So now to the plate, number 36. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The center fielder, number 2.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One pitch on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Smokes this one into deep center field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder,
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now that's popped up. Hosmer is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Dodgers are down to their final out now. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's gonna continue. Number 43 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Profar is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Paddock pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game.